paint me red in this light that isn't mine. Finding every reason you can find to question my love. Remember that it's not me. I was never the one who broke your heart. We both know I've been gentle from the start. So though the questions keep on coming this time, you know that I'll listen. You know I'll be patient with you. You're my baby. Maybe this time you'll know you can trust me. You'll know I'll be faithful to you. You're my baby. I was never cheating. You connected dots that weren't there. You gave attention to the thoughts I never wear. It's not my style, even though it's so clear to me. You shouldn't base the future on the past. I know you really want this thing to last.
Double digits. Less than 3.
So though the questions keep on coming this time, you know that I'll listen. You know I'll be patient with you. You're my baby. Maybe this time you'll know you can trust me. You'll know I'll be faithful to you. You're my baby.
Punch me in the boob. Oh, hell yeah.
I don't wanna fight now. You're barking, you bite now. To prove that I'm right now, that you lost your sight now. I'm holding it tight now. Can't see through the night how to show you my light now. To paint these walls white now. I don't wanna fight now. You're barking, you bite now. To prove that I'm right now, that you've lost your sight now. I'm holding it tight now. Can't see through the night how to show you my light now. To paint these walls white now. So though the questions keep on coming this time, you know that I'll listen. You know I'll be patient with you. You're my baby. Maybe this time you'll know you can trust me. You'll know I'll be faithful. So though the questions keep on coming this time, you know that I'll listen. You know I'll be patient with you. You're my baby. Maybe this time you'll know you can trust me. You'll know I'll be faithful to you. You're my baby. To you, you're my baby. To you, you're my baby. To you, you're my baby. I don't wanna fight now. You're
Punch me in the boob. 7 months. Wowee.
That you've lost your sight now. I'm holding it tight now. Can't see through the night how to show you my light now. To paint these walls white now.
Punch me in the boob. Slaps the subscribe button. Oh shit, here we go again, crap.
Twitch chat, hello! Funny that you're here. Crazy that you're here, that we're here in the same place at the same time. Wild. Hello, hi. I do want to say real quick here, thank you, J. Ray Green, for the 10 months, double digits. Holy shit. Thank you so much for being here for so long. You're awesome. Electric Katie, 44 freaking months. Unbelievable. That is such a long time. Thank you for being here that long. Lebe, 7 months. 7 months, indeed. Wow. And Firefly, with 7 months with Prime, I appreciate you using your Prime. Thank you very, very much for that. Aw, shit, here we go again. Yeah. Well, I hope you're ready. Hello, question mark. That's not my name. My name's not Mark. Did you know Mark's hosting me, though? Hello to everyone joining. Happy birthday to Ash. Happy birthday, Ash5913. All right, everybody. Sing your favorite birthday song right now. Out loud. Don't do it in the chat. Just sing it out loud. And put Ash's name in there. Hello, Markshin Quesh. God. Mark is your last name? First is question. It's like I'm a Batman villain. God. All right, chat. Morgan's here.
Hello. Happy birthday, Ash.
Yeah, happy birthday, Ash. How's the music, by the way? Nightbot's like in-app player is like busted because like the YouTube API is all fucked up tonight. So I'm using Spotify in the background. So hopefully it's not too loud compared to our voices. Could be a tad quieter.
Hi,
All right, I'll turn it down a tiny bit.
Hello.
That a little bit better. That a little bit better for people.
Booter.
That better? Bueno? All right. Duo stream, we're blessed. Well, are you? Have you read the tweet announcement? Have you read the title? Because I guarantee this stream, I said it over on Twitter, I promise you this stream will piss you off tonight. I promise. You both look lovely tonight. Thank you.
Aw,
You look
thank
lovely
you.
there. Although soon we'll see your dark side. What is a mauled and why are we doing it? Malding is mad and balding at the same time. It's normally used against middle-aged men, or I guess like any man in their 20s and beyond who just gets irrationally mad about nothing at all, and it causes their premature male balding pattern to start showing up. I enjoy this nonsense even when I'm annoyed here. Well, just you wait. You're going to enjoy it then. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. Holy shit. I don't want to be balding? Well, you don't really have a choice. You're going to start malding during this stream. You know?
But just during this.
Yeah, but just during the stream. Why am I balding? I just cut my hair too. You could have saved so much money on a haircut. That's all I got to say. You can just say me. We all know I'm balding and full of rage always. Is that what happened to Wade? Actually, it's really funny because like it's a term that was like originally really big in esports for a while. Like if someone had like missed a shot in a game, it would be like, oh, he's malding. But like Molly and I are in like a group chat, and we were talking about malding, and she was like, I'm gonna go call Wade mauled, and he had no idea what it meant because Wade like does not keep up with like online lingo or anything like that. So he had no idea what it meant, and then she explained it to him, and he like just sat there in disbelief because he's malding.
That's so funny.
I just dyed my hair. I could have saved so much money. Right? So you're all gonna mauled right
you have
now.
no hairs. You save a lot of money on hair dye.
It's true. Happy new Minecraft update day. Look at how well they're treating all the crafters out there during Pride. Giving you an update, Cliffs and Caves, right? Just came out. You play Minecraft? Enjoy it? Make us mauled. I want to maul. I mean, you don't want to. No one wants to maul, but I guarantee someone's going to get, like, overly involved in the stream and, like, pissed off for no reason. Except that, like, I don't agree with your opinion on something. Vanilla, thank you for the 100 bits. Shalkin, 4 months.
Ooh.
I'm so glad that you enjoy this community. I'm glad that we can infuse some positivity into your life in some sort of way. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much for being here. It was really cool of you for subbing for a 4th month with Prime. That's so neat.
Wow, that's awesome.
Because obviously you guys only get 1 Prime a month, so anyone who uses it over here on this community, you're awesome. Thank you for supporting what I do. Even if it's bad for your mental health, which tonight's stream will be. I promise you. It's going to be funny, though. I don't know if it is. Like, people get so opinionated about, like, things that they like sometimes on the internet. There's going to be at least, like, I'm going to say a rough estimate, 5 people who take this stream way too seriously and, like, leave the stream.
And take it as a
because they're
personal
like,
attack.
yeah, because they're, like, personally offended because that's just what happens. Some people just can't handle things. I just got home from a late night grocery store run, and I'm excited to chill. Maybe not chill, but glad to be here. Well, good luck. You know?
Those are the best late night grocery store runs. They're so fun.
I am taking this so serious right now. I know, right now. I'm ready to ready to piss you off. While I still have anyone's attention at all, I'm gonna draw out the anticipation here. If you have good news, please drop some in the chat.
Hey,
Remember that I will not be able to read all of it, but you guys should be celebrating and validating each other's good news, as long as it's something that we all can enjoy comfortably. As long as it's not something that, like, you know, disturbs people or potentially sets off someone's triggers or anything like that. Make sure that you're being considerate of each other when you're sharing good news. I'm leaving because you don't like my personal favorite thing. How dare you? I mean, it's happened. There have been people who have, like, been angry that have, like, talked shit about, like, a brand that they've liked. I'm like, this brand doesn't know who you are. You don't, like, go to, like, Papa Walmart's Christmas party. Like, people, like, get really twisted up and weird on the internet when it comes to, like, shit they spend money on. I don't know. Good news, I had my job interview today at a local hospital, and I think it went really well. They said I should hear something by the end of the week. Yo, Shiny, congrats. That's amazing.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
We're wishing you luck.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you knocked it out of the park.
Great.
Yeah. Good news, my best friend and I got approved for a new apartment in a better and quieter area. Nice.
Amazing.
Very good. That's awesome. It's always nice when you can upgrade where you're at, you know. Good news, I get to go on a camping trip with my friends this year and might be able to go to Pride despite unaccepting parents. Hey, awesome that you have Pride, some sort of event that you can feel welcome at. That's wonderful. Good news, I was invited to attend my friend's wedding this August.
Ooh,
cool.
that sounds like
very,
fun.
very awesome. Hope it goes well. Papa Walmart, yeah.
Weddings in person again is wild.
Yeah, it really is. I hope everyone's safe, vaccinated, etc., you know. Good news, it's National Best Friend Day, and I told Lav, she said she doesn't like me, and I told her our friendship is no longer a choice. I mean, that's the way to do it, right? The quickest way to someone's heart is to force them to be your friend. Good news, I have amazing legs. Nice ones.
Hell yeah.
Very good. Be proud of that, you know? I have, like, weird stubby legs, so, like...
I like my legs, too, but that's, like, the only part of me that I like.
My legs are, like, way too short for my body, I think.
No, you have great legs. What are you talking about? I love your legs.
Aw, thanks. Good news, I'm going to Florida for vacation on Friday. Nice, have fun. I hope that it goes very well for you. I hope that you have fun in the sun, you know?
Wear sunscreen.
Yeah, wear sunscreen. Only news I have is that I got my new glasses a few days ago. Hey, chaotic. That's awesome, though. It's good to be able to see. You know, I got to go in and get, like, some new glasses sometime soon.
I keep telling you got to go.
I know, I keep forgetting to go to book an appointment.
We'll think about it as we're leaving the store.
Yeah, right.
And that's not convenient.
The quickest way to someone's heart is brute force, both literally and metaphorically. Yeah, if you just
punch my way into
beat
your
your friendship over Lav's head, and then Lav will remain your friend forever. Good news, my sister surprised me with a pair of Darth Vader Converse.
Ooh,
That's
so
awesome,
cool.
Sloth.
That's
I
really
like
nice.
that. That's really cool. That's very, very good. Excellent news. I have an official diagnosis for all my blackouts and stuff. I'm so excited. Josie, I'm very happy to hear that you have some progress in that.
So you know what's going on.
Yeah, so that they can treat you
Yeah.
better and everything. That's great. Good news. I just cooked without a recipe, didn't burn the house down, and it tasted good. Blix?
That's an
That's
accomplishment.
the trifecta right there. You
That's
knocked
such
it out
an
of the park.
accomplishment.
Way to go. That is a skill. That is a very, very good skill to have. Hopefully this is the beginning of your journey as a recipe-less cook.
You'll be Remy the Rat in no time.
Yeah, you'll be unstoppable. Good news. Ontario's opening up a bit on Friday, which means I can finally purchase non-essential items like shoes. Hey, that's
Hell
good.
yeah.
It's going to be very, very nice for you to have those things you put on your feet. Remy the Ratatouille. the Ratatouille himself. Remy? I lied yesterday because the news lied to me. Oh, yeah, because you had told us that yesterday. That's right. Why shoes are non-essential is beyond me.
Seriously, that's
Yeah,
weird.
that's weird. Like, I mean, like you need those to
Here-
like go outside, right?
Here, some places that sold shoes were deemed essential.
Yeah.
So it's just Canada, I guess.
Just Canada doing Canadian things. It's okay. You have poutine to get you through any hard times.
So you win, yeah.
Yeah, you win automatically. Good news. Since life got more stable, I found a 1,000% easier to send / reply to texts. I got back in touch with the first couple of friends I wanted to talk to. It feels fucking great. Anna, I'm glad that you're feeling a little less like stressed, or you have more spoons essentially
Punch me
to
in the
take
boob.
on more
I don't know how many
relationships
more
and
ways to
friendships
say
and
that.
such.
I'm just
That's
really
great. You were able
happy
to reach
be
out.
a part of this community.
Yo, Mariah Coolbeans with 34 freaking months.
Whoa.
I don't know more ways to say thank you. You've been around for such a long time now, and I really do appreciate you. Thank you
That's
very, very
amazing.
much for being here. Good news, I'm recommitting to reaching my step goal / exercise goals for mental and physical health, and this last week I made great progress. It feels so nice to make small progress. That is so wonderful. Every small step in the right direction towards
Yeah.
what you want is progress. That is so, so great to hear about, Shelkin.
That's
I'm
great.
very proud of you for pushing through,
Yeah.
making said progress, giving yourself, you know, the leeway to like take it at your own pace. That's awesome to hear about. Seriously. Sure, we have poutine, but we don't have Brian or Morgan here. I mean,
we're close
whenever they
enough.
open the border, you know,
We're
I want
basically
to I
in
want to
Canada.
be back in Canada. I love visiting Canada.
I love Ontario visiting. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's not that much different, but I like it.
I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. Yes, I don't know if I'm an Alakazam yet, but I'm definitely a Kadabra. Wow. I like the Pokemon reference. Bonus points for that, Anna. Works out. How's your day, Brian and Morgan? My day's been all right. I mean, overall,
okay.
we took like a mental health day, kind of. Like, we're going to do a bunch of shit today, and then we were both sort of feeling overwhelmed, so we just vibed and took it easy.
We took some baby steps.
Yeah, we took some baby steps. We did some stuff
Yeah.
that we wanted to get done. So it wasn't a total, like, you know, unproductive loss of a day or anything. We took it at our own pace, which I think was good and healthy for us. That said, guys, tonight's stream will be kind of short, but I promise you in that short amount of time, emotions will be so high. Good news, I applied for a job today. I'm nervous, but pretty excited. Lard Martini, congrats.
Wow,
That's amazing.
congratulations.
It's a great first step.
Good luck.
That's awesome. Chameleon, yo, what's up? Welcome to a stream where you are not joining in the last 2 minutes. I'm glad to have you here. That's because Chameleon joined like right when I was ending last stream, and I felt bad. I'm thoroughly confused. Why are you thoroughly confused? You won't be. The answers will be revealed to you in time. I promise. My good news is that I finally have an old family desktop that I can revamp to use to stream and stuff. So heck yeah, Sarah, good luck. That's
yeah.
awesome. That's really cool. I hope that the repairs, the sort of upgrades or whatever you plan on doing with it go very smoothly. Chad, excited for the new Marina single tomorrow. I didn't know that Marina was releasing a new single tomorrow, but that's
It's
exciting.
leading up to her new album.
Well, I know that. She's been dropping singles. Like
I didn't know if one came out tomorrow. I was like,
Yeah.
now I'm excited.
Yeah, that
Thank
is
you.
exciting news. I'm very excited because, you know, she's doing some good stuff, good messaging with her music.
Man's World is my
And
anthem.
Man's World is an
That's-
excellent song. If you guys
That's
haven't heard it,
my vibe.
really good song.
That's how I feel.
Definitely. Good news after a year of plans getting canceled because of COVID. I'm finally going to be able to visit my friends from another state this summer.
Yay!
Awesome. I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe time together. That is excellent to hear. Because the answers have not yet been revealed to me. I'm so impatient. I'm also impatient. I'm chomping at the bit to do this. Just stopping by to say thank you to the person that gifted me a sub at some point. That was most likely either yesterday or the stream before that, because between yesterday's stream and the stream like 4 or 5 days ago, like it was like 150 more subs hit the channel, which is nuts. Or wait, no, like 300 more subs, right? Yeah, like 300 more subs, which is insane. Which I'm so appreciative of still, guys. Thank you so much. Good news for a while. I've been trying to drink the amount of water my body needs, and I've been doing great so far. Mazrataz,
awesome.
very proud of you. That's not the easiest thing to do, especially if you're not used to drinking water all the time.
I struggle with that.
I've been drinking a ton of... Whoa, my phone is vibrating.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I've been drinking water pretty consistently for years and years and years, so it's like second nature to me at this point. But it's a great way to, feel a little bit healthier, have a little bit more energy, keep your body, functioning in certain ways that it should be. That's awesome. That's a really small thing you can do for yourself. That's like I'm very proud of you for that. That's awesome.
Simple self-care.
Yeah, definitely simple self-care. Good news, I got accepted in the college I really wanted to get in for anthropology, vanilla.
Wow, that's awesome.
Congrats, that is amazing. I'm so happy to hear you about that. I know that like it's so nerve-wracking when it comes to like applying to colleges when you're someone who wants to like pursue higher education and everything like that. So even taking the steps to apply to like your dream schools and things like that is already like an accomplishment. Even if you don't get in, the fact that you got in, very proud of you. That is awesome. That is excellent. I hope that it goes really well for you and is everything that you want and need in a program. Good news, I got commissioned by someone who is not family or a friend for the first time. Also, day 206 today. Wow, Nix's day
awesome.
206 with those little figures. I cannot believe that you're still doing those. That is wild. Every single time you update me, I say the same thing because it's still like keeping that streak alive is unbelievable dedication. That is so cool. Also, though, that's awesome that you got commissioned. That's very cool. Oh, boy. Lab's eyeballs are here.
Hey, Lab.
Shira was just talking to us about your friendship and how you have to be friends or something along those lines.
The friendship is not a choice anymore.
It's not a choice. It's a prerequisite. We are not friends. It is one-sided. Have I been lied to this whole time? Shira's gaslit me this entire time. Good news, some things that I was self-conscious about before, I now have more confidence and just general not giving a fuck,
Hell
and I
yeah.
feel better about it.
That's amazing.
Crafty, as I've gotten older, I've definitely felt that a lot.
Me
like,
too.
you reprioritize like what you actually care about.
Punch me.
In a way that I think is
2
like
months.
really healthy.
Time really flies.
You
I
sort
love
of
you
shift your
also damn
perspective
much.
in
Blue
life,
heart.
and
Purple
you
heart.
start picking the battles that you sort of have like the mental resources for and emotional resources for. That's wonderful to hear that you're becoming less self-conscious. Yeah, and that's resulting in more like self-esteem and
That's
everything. I think that's a
amazing.
really healthy progression. Jenna, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Hello,
Jesse Cat,
Jenna.
thank you for the 2-month resub. Thank you very, very much. Anytime someone comes back for a second month as a sub, that means a lot because the fact that you were here for a full month and then you were like, you know what, I like it here enough, I'm going to keep supporting it. I'm going to keep supporting it with another sub. Like, I'm glad that you like what we do here. That's awesome. Thank you. Chat, so I don't ramble too long here, thank you so much for sharing your good news. It's always very much appreciated. Very awesome. I think some of it is just getting older. Yeah, Crafty, absolutely. As like time goes on, you sort of like you said, you give less fucks about like things that like don't matter anymore. Like, who cares like what you wear or like, what bands you listen to or what foods you like or whatever. Like, it's for you to enjoy. As long as you enjoy it, that's what matters. As long as you're not hurting other people, as long as you're not like inconveniencing other people, etc.
Right.
That's what should matter at the end of the day. Speaking of, though, I'm about to piss off some people, though. Good news that I forgot about. I bought my first bikini today.
Woo!
I'm working on loving my body more, and it's a big step in a good direction.
Hell yeah.
Listen, if that's something that makes you happy, that makes you feel confident in your own skin, or because it's like a milestone because you now feel more confident in your own skin, that is fantastic. That's wonderful to hear about. Congrats to you. All right. Like I said, you shouldn't really care. Oh, go ahead.
Just thank you, everybody, complimenting my dress and jewelry. Thank you. That's really nice.
You should not care what, other people like, especially when it comes to like brands and stuff. I always think it's like really goofy when people get like really bent out of shape over like brands and things like that. And as you get older, you just like kind of care less and less when it comes to that kind of thing. So, something to keep in mind. One second here, chat. Something to keep in mind, for sure. Especially because tonight's stream... I had a feeling.
Boo! Oh no.
French Jackies, thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate that so much. Congrats on becoming a Silver Eevee. You are amazing.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Chat, don't fucking show me this ad, tiermaker.com. I do not want to see anything about a PS5 because I can't get my hands on one still. I'm mad. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna pay.
Genuine anger in
Oh
your
my
voice.
god, I'm not gonna pay a flipper like $1,000 for one. Retail price of $500.
Yes.
I'm gonna scoop one immediately as soon as I see it, but they just haven't been around here. Where's the Creeper Crunch? These are for real cereals, so none of the like special limited time cereals are on here. Okay?
Limited
Cereal,
cereals aren't
yes.
real cereal.
Yeah, Creeper Crunch isn't a real cereal. That's like gonna explode at some point, like a creeper, and disappear forever. Jesse Cat, thank you for the 190 bits. I appreciate that. See, chat's already getting all like bent out of shape here. They're all like, "Oh, there's better be S tier."
Pap, pap,
God,
cock,
you know?
pap, pap. And a poo poo pound boom.
All right.
Skia.
Thank you,
Poo,
Jesse
poo,
Cat,
dum,
for
dum,
the
dum,
100
dum.
bits.
You done now.
And the ancient meme. Minecraft cereal is a real cereal. What do you mean? I've seen it, but it's a limited time thing. Only you and children are eating it right now. That's all I gotta say. All right. Put checks in the top best cereal. See, chat's already trying to project on me.
Corn pops and God tier. All other opinions are irrelevant.
You can't bribe me with money. Thank you for the 100 bits. I will take your money, but I'm not gonna be bribed by it. You're on this fucking ice? What?
On someone else's property.
I don't want to be on that ice. I'm on my own ice. All I gotta say is, if you put checks at the top, that will be the last straw. Well, see, this is the thing. Chat, we were talking about, as you get older, you start caring about what you like. You get your own tastes. You like the things you want to like. You know, you don't need other people's opinions. So for those of you who can't see it, this says S tier up here at the top, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. S tier being the best.
There's no F tier?
There's no F tier in this.
Oh, interesting.
Which is fine because honestly, like, I don't hate any of the cereals I see here.
I feel like that's probably why there's not an
Yeah.
F, because even if it's a bad cereal, you still eat it. You know?
Yeah,
make
right.
your
You
way
still
through
like
it. Yeah.
we're the type of people, if we buy a cereal and it fucking sucks, we still eat it because we spent money on it. If Captain isn't S, I'm leaving. You better prepare your running shoes then. I'm ready to see what Grandpa Brian likes.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Wait, why does my
Reese
cereal taste
Krispies are
imply I'm
my fave.
old?
Mostly because I like.
I
nothing
love
but
Special
Krispies.
K, and I'm putting, like, anything with sugar D tier. Like, is that what you're implying that I'm gonna do? Jesse Cat, thank you for 100 more bits. S tier corn pops, 100%. Like, who's ready to get pissed off? Who's ready? Because it's about to happen.
This ad, though.
Truth about side sleepers. What is my ad choices right now? We got a Kubota tractor lawnmower ad. What? This is like Ghost Hunters down here.
Zero money down.
I don't know. Oh, this is the new Conjuring movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. All right, I'm ready to piss off people. So we're gonna start off here with the very first choice, which is Honey Nut Cheerios, I believe, is what. Or is that apple cinnamon?
There's apple cinnamon
That's apple
Cheerios.
cinnamon Cheerios.
It's literally in an apple shaped.
Oh, I can't see it because my swing arm's in the way. I have to like lean all the way forward. Honey Nut is below it.
Yeah.
Honey Nut. I won't get mad about any of these except checks. The rest I
I'm
couldn't
playing
care
Fortnite
less.
and Beast Boy can get some. Wink wonk. Lols.
Well, good luck with Fortnite. I don't know what Fortnite has to do with Beast Boy from Teen Titans, but I like both those things you mentioned. Thank you for the bits.
Cheers, love.
You mean
The
to tell me you
cavalry's
can't
here.
see through things?
Honey Nut Cheerios are S
I
tier when
haven't
hearts
had
shake,
enough subs.
and a tier when they're
It's
circles.
80 bajillion. I was saying this last stream. 80 bajillion subs, and all the things that I want to do will happen. I'll be able to see through physical matter. Honey Nut Cheerios are S tier when heart shaped, and A tier when they're circles.
Oh, they have heart shaped.
Why are people trying to like? Yeah, I didn't even know they'd made heart shaped ones. I'm
That's
sorry
cute.
that I haven't had the S tier
Cheers,
Honey
love.
Nut Cheerios.
The cavalry's
People are
here.
trying to like sway me with
Beast
money
Boy's
right now, and it's
skin.
not working.
Also, Honey Nut is another of my fave.
Oh, Beast Boy's a skin in Fortnite. Man, they have so many fucking crossovers on Fortnite. It is wild. Thank you for the 100 bits. If you ate Creeper Crunch, you would be able to. I highly doubt that. I feel like if I ate Creeper Crunch,
Ew.
I'd go blind. Like,
That
Good lord.
Ad
What?
on the side had an actual like
Wait, Mr. Beast is here.
hair
Oh, dude, Mr. Beast, donate $10,000.
a hair clog in
Oh,
the
for
drain. It,
liquid
it
plumber?
showed
They
it
can't
in
really
the
see
drain. It was gross.
Gross. Mr. Beast made a cameo on my stream. Thanks for being here. Whatever your real name is. Mister. Can I call you Mister? Give me 10,000 Mr. Beast burgers, each filled with $10,000. Thank you. Can't believe that Mr. Beast showed up for this stream to watch me take apple cinnamon Cheerios and go, yeah, they're all right. They're okay.
All of your choices
They're slightly above average in my opinion. They're better than regular Cheerios. They got that apple cinnamon sweetness.
The apple's so fake though.
The apple is very artificial flavored, but
So
they're
that's
okay.
yeah, they're
They're
okay.
all right. I don't hate them, but I don't like love them. I'll eat those, you know? Isn't his name like Jimmy Buffett? Huh? The owner of Margaritaville?
Cheeseburger in Paris. Oh, that's why he has a cheeseburger shop.
Jimmy
Cheeseburger in paradise. That's why Mr. Beast loves cheeseburgers. Jesse Cat, Jimmy Falcon? That can't be his name. Thank you very much for the 100 bit. Jimmy Neutron. That's right.
Boy, genius.
Why do you think he has so much
Oh,
money
yeah.
and has so many great YouTube video ideas?
Yeah.
It's because he has brain blasts all the time. Okay. No one got like super pissed. No, we don't have any like apple cinnamon Cheerio stands in chat. We're like, oh fuck you, Brian. I'm done. No one got mad. They're
The
like,
apple cinnamon was a
it's
stretch.
because 40 people on the entire face of the earth still eat apple
Buy
cinnamon
those,
Cheerios.
yeah.
Yeah. Especially when they have like 5,000 different varieties. Jimmy Jimson. Jimothy Donaldson.
Cheers, love.
Now we're just
The
making up
cavalry's
names.
here.
my
Jimmy
almost
Donaldson
did.
Beast. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god. You almost spelled some of those words right. I do appreciate the 100 bits though. Jimmy Beast actually sounds more real than Jimmy Donaldson.
Is that his real name?
Is it actually? Donaldson is actually his last name? As in, long ago in Europe, there was a family that was like, you there, you are the son of Donald. Your family will henceforth be known as Donaldson. Jimifer Donald Duck. That sounds more right. You know? That sounds more right. Jimmy D's Nutson. God, guys, what did I tell you? That's if I could rate your joke, it'd go in the D tier. You gotta be better than that. You gotta be better. I know you're better because you've hit me with better before. Jimmy Fallon. D tier for D's nuts. Okay, there we go. There we go. They write themselves. All right. Let's go for a fan favorite. I heard some people talking about really enjoying Honey Nut Cheerios. You know, Honey Nut Cheerios. Got the little bee on it. He, like, drops a dab of honey onto it. Oh. Here's Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Where could it go? I already put Apple Cinnamon Cheerios at B tier. I already put it at B tier because I like the slight sweetness added to the original Cheerios formula, the traditional Cheerios formula.
Mm-hmm.
Honey Nut Cheerios just adds a little bit of that sweet honey but you still taste that Cheerio taste, right? But otherwise, by itself, it's a pretty, it's a pretty basic cereal. I mean, how basic though are we talking?
Where you
I'm dropping them and see.
really?
I'm dropping them and see.
You like them less than apple
Yeah,
Cheerios?
I like the apple cinnamon because it tastes more.
I'd have them
It's-
reversed, but that's just me.
Yeah. Honey Nut Cheerios just they still taste like Cheerios, but just like a tiny bit of sugar.
Break out the L word.
Dude, this adds a
Lesbian?
whole new dimension of
other L
flavor
word.
with the apple cinnamon.
Lesbians?
That's like a different cereal then at that point. Jesse Cat, thank you so much. Unbelievable. Thank you for the 5.
Oh, that's
It's
so
really nice of you. Thank you very much for the 5. Grieverous, Rose City Retro, Mr. Lars, Riz for Rosie, and Foamy Frog. If any of you are in the chat, please make sure you're saying thank you for the gifted subs. Can we get a little bit of hype? Some pride spam, Gerb hypers in the chat.
Brian
for-
does have weird taste buds.
I do have weird taste buds, but here's the thing. Honey Nut Cheerios doesn't change the basic flavor of Cheerios for
It
me
does.
enough. Not for me. It just tastes like sweetened Cheerios.
I
pretty
think
much.
you haven't had like name brand Honey Nut Cheerios in a long time.
I haven't had name brand Honey Nut Cheerios
It's
in a
just
long
generic
time.
ones.
But yeah, but apple cinnamon, I do remember the taste
Yeah.
is very different than regular
It
Cheerios.
is.
It's a completely different
You
cereal.
are right.
And I don't like these more than
Yeah, that's
than
just your
that.
preference.
Okay?
That's fine.
That's my preference. See,
I would have them reversed, but that's
like we
just
talked
me.
about, as you get older, you don't care what other people think. So who cares, chat? All right, let's piss off more people.
You will piss off more people.
Let's piss off more people. All right. Let's piss off more people. We got Rice Krispies, a classic. You can make them into Rice Krispie treats, which is great, but that doesn't count into this. This is counting it just as a cereal. If you eat it dry, if you eat it with milk, it's just Rice Krispies, right? It's a basic formula. They kind of taste like nothing, though, right? They're sort of just like air. They don't taste like anything,
They
really.
get so soggy.
They get soggy immediately.
Yeah.
This is why I'm glad there's no F tier, because I'm gonna put them in D tier.
Yeah.
They don't really like. If someone offers me like a banana or like a bowl of Rice Krispies to eat for breakfast, I'm gonna eat that banana
I agree with that.
every single time. I'm not. There's no F tier because here's the thing. Like we said, we'll eat anything.
Cereal wise.
Like
yeah.
cereal wise, like you'll finish the bowl even if you don't really like it, just so you don't waste the
You-
cereal.
The only good
But-
thing about them is you can make them into
The
other things.
cavalry's
Yeah.
here.
C tier.
C tier. Why? What would even be the reasoning? They don't taste like anything. There's like nothing to them, and they just turn into like all you taste is the milk by the end of the bowl because they're like mushy.
I guess C only because you could make them into other things.
Yeah,
but
right.
as a cereal, D for sure.
Yeah. As Rice Krispies, they would be like way up here. Which brings me to my next point. Rice Krispie treat cereal, S tier, easy.
That's my favorite cereal.
That's one of my favorite cereals of all time. You
Really?
can't go wrong. They stay a lot more crunchy.
Rice Krispie
They're
treats.
covered in like sugary, marshmallowy
It's so
shit.
good.
They're so good.
You can make Rice Krispie treats.
I literally started with you can't count that in a cereal tier list. This is talking about eating them as a cereal. That's why there's Rice Krispie treats cereal as well. Like, I love Rice Krispies, but that has no factor at all. I literally led with that. You gotta listen. I know you're playing Fortnite, trying to get that #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
So many people have never had Rice Krispie treats
but
cereal.
But I said that very thing. You can't, because otherwise I could be like, well, you can add like fucking chocolate Honey Nut Cheerios, S tier. You know, like, that's all I gotta say. You didn't know Rice Krispie treat cereal was a cereal? It is like one of the best.
It's because it's so hard to find.
Oh, it's so good. It is like my favorite.
They discontinued it and then they brought it back, and I think you can only get it at Walmart now.
You can only get it at Walmart?
I'm
That's
pretty
so
sure.
sad.
Yeah. And I haven't seen it there in a really long time. So.
I didn't know that was a thing, and it sounds so good. They are so... Okay, so those of you... All right, this is a different thing. Chat hasn't even... Some of chat hasn't even had Rice Krispie treat cereal.
Oh, you haven't been blessed.
Oh my god.
by the
Please
cereal.
try. If you see it, buy it
Yes.
immediately. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so tasty. It's got like it's chunks of like fused together Rice Krispies that are fused together with like sugar and like marshmallow
Krispie
flavor.
treats, yeah.
Yeah. It tastes like you're actually eating Rice Krispie treats, and they're just like really crunchy, and they stay like crunchy in the milk.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh, they're so good.
And then some of the clumps are bigger than others.
I don't care about political unrest moving to the U.S. right now, just for these. Qualaris Artisan, thank you very much for the raid. Please make sure you guys are reading the rules of the chat so you don't get timed out or anything. Welcome. I'm pissing off chat as much as I can right now. Hello, Girbeagly and Morgan. Sorry I'm late. I've been sick all day because I got my second vax yesterday. Please say fuck. Well, I just did it for you. I hope that helps make the side effects of the vaccine
I
go
hope
away
you feel
quicker.
better.
Well, you know, like Brooke will. They will, because I said fuck. Like shit. I said it for you. So don't say I've never done anything for you. I dread when you get to checks. You have checks lover vibes, and I already resent you. No, okay, so here's the thing. Let's do checks then. Let's do checks. All right? People always try to judge a book by its cover. Checks lover vibes. What, just because I'm wacky and I have long hair? Can't get away from stereotypes these days. What can I say? Here's the thing. Chex, as Chex Mix, as like Muddy Buddies or Puppy Chow, whatever you call it, the snack mix, those things are okay, right? Those are all right. Those are pretty good. It's like snacks. Chex by themselves as a cereal, it's the same thing as Cheerios to me.
They get so soggy.
They get really soggy. They're like slightly sweeter than Rice Krispies, though, in my opinion. They have like a little bit more depth of flavor.
Yeah, the Rice Chex ones are.
But here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna put this. This is ranked technically higher. So anything over on the far left here is ranked higher than the things next to it to the right of it. I think that Honey Nut Cheerios are way better than Rice Chex. Chex is like super bland, but slightly sweeter than Rice Krispies.
Rice
So
Chex
it
is D for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, there's a little bit of like depth of flavor for me.
I'd rather eat cardboard.
You're on thin ice, but I respect it. You'd rather eat Rice Chex than,
No.
or you'd rather eat cardboard than Rice Chex.
In cereal, yes. as a
There we go.
cereal.
Get Morgan to 1,000 subs. She'll eat cardboard live on stream
When did I say that?
in a cereal bowl with milk. The taste isn't even the whole issue. The texture of Chex is appalling. Oh yeah, I forget that like 90% of chat is are like texture eaters.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
They don't like the way
It's
like
all
things.
like waffly
feel.
and weird.
Yeah, I get that. All right, we're gonna go with another easy one for me. You guys might have heard of this little cereal called Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Also owned by Lil Yachty now. Reese's Puffs are fucking amazing.
Yeah,
They're god tier.
I agree
They are
with
so
that.
good. I will eat them dry. I will eat them in milk.
Yeah.
I love Reese's Puffs. They're ridiculously stupid, unnecessary, sugary. It's eating candy. If you
Anything with peanut butter is so good.
D tier uck, get out. Lil Yachty's coming for you. That's all I gotta say. Never had them. Shira. But you've had Rice Chex, which you hate? I'm about to get banned, but I can't stand Reese's Puffs. Chat is here sharing their opinion like I care.
Wow, really? I've met few people who don't like Reese's Puffs.
I
It's really
personally,
interesting.
I love Reese's Puffs.
cavalry's
I need to
there.
try the big
Peanut
Reese's
butter
Puffs.
chocolate grape.
Because
ones
they're like
separate,
this
but when
big
they
on
combine,
the
they make
box. They're like
morning time
meatballs.
epic.
Like I want to
Are
eat them.
Reese's
They're
Puffs
Reese's
this
Puff
big?
meatballs. I need to try those. What's up, Mel? Mariah Cool Beans. Thank you very much, Mariah, for the big bits. Peanut butter chocolate great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Or
You're
your
eating
bedtime
You
snack.
literally are eating candy for breakfast.
Or your bedtime.
Yeah, or your
snack.
bedtime snack. They're fantastic.
I feel like you only
They're
eat
so
it
good.
really late at night or really.
Oh, yeah, and also thank you, Shira, for reminding me. Rye, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. Thank you. I will need gentle reminders now and then, so I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. All right. We already kind of talked about this a bit. Regular Cheerios, I gotta put them in D tier with Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies, though, are beneath them. Rice Krispies immediately turn into mush when you put milk on them. Cheerios at least maintain a little bit of crunchiness for like 2 minutes. But this is like, this cereal tastes like you are eating sawdust sometimes.
I like Cheerios.
I'll eat them sometimes. Like if they're at like a breakfast buffet and there's like nothing else for cereal, I'll eat them. But they taste like sawdust sometimes. They have like no
Hey everyone.
no flavor in
I
them.
hope you all are doing well.
Actually, you know what? Now that I've thought about it,
Yeah, that's.
There we go.
Thank you for.
There we go.
Thank you for understanding.
because here's the thing,
Yes.
is I will eat Chex over regular Cheerios and over Rice Krispies, but I will not enjoy it. That's the way that it goes.
Cheerios.
I don't really like Cheerios. I don't really like Cheerios that much. I like Honey Nut Cheerios an okay amount. Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, as we've established, it's a totally different cereal. So I'll eat that. Cheerios are just such a classic. I mean, they're a classic, sure.
They're for your heart health.
They are
Brian.
for your heart, but so are Honey Nut Cheerios. Why would I eat Cheerios when Honey Nut Cheerios exist?
Right. That's
That's the
true.
question.
That is true.
That-
though.
This is why I'm a big-time streamer, chat. I know. Roxy, thank you very much for the 8-month resub.
Wow.
Thank you very, very much. That's cool of you. Thank you. The dust, you fools? What, the Cheerio dust? Is that what you're talking about? Some people don't know about, like, the dust at the bottom of cereal bag. Especially if you get the, like, little individual size, like, breakfast ones. That, like, you can, like, take camping or whatever. Or you, like, bring to school as a snack. The bottom of the bag's all dust. It's powdered cereal.
It is.
It's
It
awful.
really is
And
sawdust.
regular Cheerios, it's awful. The dust slaps. No, it's like pouring sawdust on your shit. I like the classics. I also just drown them with sugar. But keep in mind, I already scolded someone in chat for this earlier. This is the cereal straight up. We're not adding anything to it. You're not throwing fresh berries into these Cheerios. You're not sprinkling a little bit of sugar.
Yeah. Or
You're eating them as is. Yeah, you're not throwing them in a yogurt to make a parfait.
It's just the Cheerios by themselves.
Brian is all fuck these boomer cereals. You know why I'm like this? Is growing up, like until I reached like sophomore year or like junior year of high school, my mom did not buy my sister and I like fun cereals. She only bought us like Cheerios and like regular Rice Krispies. And like sometimes Honey Nut Cheerios or like Kix.
What about Choxy Milk?
But I mean, Kix are a little bit better. So like when I like got older, and was like I can buy my own cereal, I just bought like these like candy ass like cereal, like all candy type
Even
of
when
cereals.
We moved in together. We just bought garbage
It's like
cereal.
Yeah, I was like determined to give myself diabetes by like eating the sugariest cereal ever. That was like my mission when I turned like 18. Jessica, thank you for the bits. What about Chalky Milk? I love a good Chalky Milk. It's delicious. Y'all ever have Crave? I've never had Crave, but every time I see it...
No, you have. You bought some.
No, I bought the other kind that's the shredded. You know, the...
You had a box of Crave at the old place.
Did I have a box of Crave?
Ago,
It was a long time ago then. Those are the ones that are like filled with like chocolate like syrup, right? Every time I see it at the store now, I look at the back of the box and I'm like, 76% of your daily sugar in a cup of this? Wow. I want to inhale cereal dust to see what happens. Oh, God. Lav, there's your content to get banned. Your first TOS ban. You can join me as a ex-Twitch jail person. Y'all don't eat the dust correctly. Is there an etiquette? Take a hit of Cheerios dust. No, God. I've never had Crave, but the commercials are funny. I don't even remember what the commercials are like, honestly. All right, let's piss off more people. All right.
Okay.
Let's do Honeycomb. Honeycomb is one of those cereals that Morgan likes.
Nah, I have very strong opinions about it.
Okay. You have strong opinions about it?
Yeah.
Last stream, let's go. I'm not a huge fan. I would rather eat Honey Nut Cheerios than Honeycomb.
Listen, it would be S tier if it
here we
didn't
go.
get stale the day after you opened it.
Okay, so that was something I was going to bring up. Honeycomb is C tier to me because Honeycomb almost immediately loses flavor.
And goes stale.
And it goes stale so fucking fast.
In one day.
Even if you like put it in like one of those airtight like Tupperware containers. Honeycomb got changed. Right. So Honeycomb now is very different than the Honeycomb I grew up with.
From the 90s.
Yeah,
which
from
was
like
like
the 90s.
my S tier cereal.
Yeah, used
It's
to be
not-
better.
it's-
People know.
it's
People
not
know.
the same.
It's the same with Oreo O's. Oreo O's used to be like one of the best cereals in the world, and they changed it, and it's not as good anymore. It's not even on this cereal list, but Oreo O's I used to love. And then they like sold it to like a different company, and then they sold it back, and then it wasn't like it's not nearly as good. My dad only bought me Honeycomb for a weird period of time, and it gets stale so fast.
So fast.
Right. And it doesn't get like the weird like crunchy stale that some cereals get. It gets that like rubbery.
Yeah.
Like it's weird to describe, but it like fills with like air pockets, and like it's like rubbery and weird. Like
And,
it's like
wet.
chewy. Yeah, it's like moist.
It's wet, yeah.
It's like so weird. It's awful. Yeah, it gets chewy. Yeah, it's like
gross.
weird. Like what? It turns into styrofoam.
It does.
Yeah,
like
that's what it
packing
is. It turns
peanuts.
into packing peanuts.
It's gross.
Yeah. Yeah, Ewok, yeah, it sucks now. Yeah, Oreo O's used to be amazing. It's like packing peanuts. Yeah, hive mind. Yeah. but honeycomb would be a much better cereal if it could maintain. It's like zebra striped gum.
Oh right.
You know,
yeah, it is.
It's if it's been in milk for more than like 30 seconds, honeycomb turns into this like weird, gross crap. Otherwise, it would be a pretty decent cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios are way better in my opinion. In that sense. All right. We got Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp was a cereal I used to love when I was a kid.
That too, remember?
Yeah, and they changed the shit out of it. But I used to love Cookie Crisp back in the day. It would have been an A-tier cereal for sure when I was like a kid. But again, I didn't get it very often. I remember my mom bought it for me like twice. Morgan and I had it like, I don't know, probably 5 years ago or something. Yeah, but it was like not nearly as good anymore. Like it's okay. I would probably put it at like a low B tier.
Yeah,
I would put it at a low B tier. It would be a B- for me.
I agree with that.
Like it's okay still, but it's not as good as it used to be.
Okay, great.
You know. Cookie Crisp gets too soggy in my opinion. See, I've never had that issue because I eat it so fast.
Yeah, you do.
I like slurp
You
it down.
also like eating it with no milk.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one you love eating with no milk.
Yeah, that's one that I eat like without milk. I'll just like pour myself a bowl and eat it like handfuls of it like while we're watching a movie. So I'll put that one there.
It's Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, Cookie Crisp is good dry, right? Lav says that grass tastes good. Lav, you're keeping your brand consistent. I'm proud of you. I'm a soggy cereal lover. Don't arrest me, please. To each their own. This is why this is my tier list. This isn't your tier list.
Somebody has to like soggy cereal.
Yeah, then you'd be like reversing my chart then. All of these would be up at the top for you. Y'all making me hungry for cereal. I'm gonna go get some Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles, great choice to choose to judge next. Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh,
So if we're gonna talk about a
hot
cereal that is very, very soggy very quickly, and basically is just there to like make your milk turn into like weird colors and like sugary, Fruity Pebbles. If Fruity Pebbles could stay not soggy, like if you could eat it when it's still like crispy, I love Fruity Pebbles. I mean, I would put this pretty high. But the fact that Fruity Pebbles get soggy almost immediately, like within like 5 seconds of putting the milk on it.
you just don't eat it fast enough.
Yeah, I guess I just don't eat it fast enough. But I eat cereal pretty quickly. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put this at the top of B tier. This is a B plus for me.
That's a good.
This is a B
spot.
plus. This is a solid B
I
plus.
put it
for
in
me.
A, but this is all you.
That said, my sister liked Fruity Pebbles, but they just turned to mush. Yeah, they do though, right? Never liked any of the Pebble cereals. See, I like most of them. Good answer, Family Feud voice. Oh my god. All right, we might as well do Cocoa Pebbles now because we have them. Here's the thing: I don't like Cocoa Pebbles nearly as much as I like Fruity Pebbles, due to the fact that it's like it's too like one note.
Yeah, I agree with
Like,
that.
like this is another guy that like I like though. Like something about like the texture of Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles is like they're fun to eat.
Yeah.
Know? So I'd put these at B minus, honestly.
I'd put it in C.
Morgan would put it in C. I'd say
Yeah.
B minus. Mr. Beast here. Aquarium gravel. Yeah. The milk at the end is poggers though. That is true.
That is true.
That is
yeah.
true. And if you eat like Cocoa Pebbles dry, they're like pretty good. But once you add the milk, the actual cereal like is just kind of there to infuse the milk with chocolate. I'd rather just buy chocolate milk or make my own chocolate milk. You know.
Chocolate.
It's sad.
milk.
We're gonna go by the
Punch me in the boot.
chocolatey
I'm
milk
25
principle
months of
here.
in this lovely place. Thank you, Chad, as well as Brian and Morgan. Growing heart.
Yo, Stone, thank you for being here for 25 freaking months. over 2 years. That is wild.
Hello.
Thank you so much, Stoned.
That's amazing.
Mr. Beast fans know how to save because they are 12 and do not have bills to pay. Wow. Thank you again to Mr. Beast. Huge shout out to Mr. Beast. If you guys haven't heard of this guy, fairly small, growing YouTuber. Uses honey, by the way.
To save, so
to
he can
save.
give all his money away.
Yep. Thank you for being part of the stream, Mr. Beast. We really appreciate that a lot. I don't see Life cereal on here. I grew up on that. I didn't make this list.
Life cereal is the
Life
best.
should be on here,
It's
though.
so good.
I out of any of the like cereals that like don't have that much flavor, Life is probably my top rated one.
I love it. I still buy it.
Yeah, Morgan still buys a shit ton of Life cereal. I've never had Life cereal ever. Well, go get you some.
But all the
It's
life,
still your
not
fault, Art.
actual life.
I literally just Googled this, like, while we were talking, before the stream started. Why do you have no life? I'm a content creator. How could I possibly have a life if I think this is what work is?
Oh my god.
Crab Rave, we go again. We do. Thank you again, though. Thank you, Mr. Beast, for co-streaming here with me. All right, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ooh.
Ooh. This is another cereal that sometimes gets a little soggy, a little quick, but like way less fast than any of these here. This is going to go on the end of the S tier for me. I love the flavor of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I will eat this. Nice crab milk emote. It was saved for you. I love the cinnamon sugar on it. I love that it's like crunchy and crispy, like especially in the beginning. I like that it makes the milk cinnamony. It's just good all around. Like I eat this shit dry.
Yeah, you
like
eat
this
it
is
dry
this is a
all the
regular
time.
bedtime snack for me. It's so good if I'm in the mood for it, but I have to want it to enjoy Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Honestly, Shira, exact same feeling.
Me
on that.
too.
Like I'm not always in the mood for Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but when I'm in the mood for Cinnamon Toast Crunch, this hits so fucking hard. Okay, but French Toast Crunch, not nearly as good in my opinion. I'm sorry. That's the way. It's okay,
I don't like it.
but it's not as good. Like, if French Toast Crunch was on here, that'd get like a B+ for me. All right. Count Chocula.
Oh.
All right. Some
I
people
forgot that existed.
Yeah, first of all, does anyone still eat like the Boo Berry Count Chocula,
I
like
love
Halloween
Boo Berry.
cereals? Like, is this like a regular thing?
I love
Like, my mom bought this for me one time when I was a kid in the 90s because it was around during Halloween. And I ate it, and I didn't hate it, but it wasn't like my favorite thing. And then I ate this again in college, and they had changed it.
Did they?
Yeah, and it's like, it tastes like chocolate Cheerios, kind of. Like, it's not horrible, but it's not like I would probably I'd put it at a passable C. I'd eat it over honeycomb. Honey Nut Cheerios is like too much of a classic for it to usurp that, you know?
Usurp that. Usurp.
Boo Berry is best cereal, but the fruit roll-ups are the best in Frankenberry. Wait, what? They put like fruit roll-up fruit snacks in Frankenberry?
What?
Because that would be that sounds awful, actually, if that's a real thing that you're mentioning. Passable C, my grade in comp sci. Hey, it's passing for a reason. That's great. I like Halloween cereal. Well, rye, it's not like my favorite, honestly. Hot take: fruit roll-ups and fruit snacks are disgusting. See, I'll eat them for nostalgia, but they're like nothing that I like really ever seek out. Like every now and like once every 2.5 years, I will randomly go to the store with Morgan and be like, I'm in the mood for Dino fruit snacks.
Oh my god.
And I buy like a box of like 45 packages of them. Like the big like family size ones. Eat them for like a month straight because I like do the ADHD like hyperfixation on one food thing. And then I go, I never want to eat those again. And then I don't eat them again for like years. That happens all the time.
I like those really hard fruit snacks that were like hard and shaped like the fruit. You remember those?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I liked
Yep.
those.
No,
That
like
was
fruit
about it.
jam or not fruit jammers. Maybe were they called fruit jammers? I think they were
don't know.
called fruit
I don't
jammers.
remember what they were called.
Rye, thank you for the big bits. I hate to leave so early, but I've had kind of a rough night. I'm pretty exhausted. Hey, totally understandable. We all have our limits. Please feel better. Get some good rest. You deserve it. Thank you for being here.
Take care of
No,
yourself.
they had fruit roll-ups with the same characters, and it was blueberry ones and strawberry ones with those weird tattoos. Oh, yeah, okay, got
right.
it. All right, I thought you meant they, like, took fruit snacks and put them in cereal, and I was like, that is the worst combo I've ever heard of in my lifetime.
Milk with fruit snacks?
Yeah,
Ew.
that would be very gross. The worst fruit snack varieties were the Scooby-Doo ones. They were opaque and nasty as fuck. Were those the ones that had, like, the weird, like, white, like, ghost ones in them? And then they were,
Ooh,
like,
yeah,
the
those were
weird...
gross.
They had, like, they had those, like, weird, like, like... The white ones, like, were just a random sweet, like, ambiguous fruit flavor. Yes, those were the ones. Were they? I'm not sure, but they had the awfully bright blue ones. I don't remember those. Well, I remember them, but I don't remember if I actually ate them.
I think we were too old for those.
That's right. We were limited by our age. They said, no, Grandpa, you can't eat that. All right, cornflakes. Cornflakes go here. D tier. They don't taste like anything, really.
Right, they only exist so you can put them in other food that they don't
Yeah,
belong in.
cornflakes are literally only used for, like, the topping on casseroles. You, like, crunch them up and put them on, like, Midwestern recipe casseroles. And
Or on Snoop
you
Dogg's
put...
Lobster
Or you...
Primitive.
Yeah. Or you put berries into them. Literally no one will
Yeah.
get that reference but
No,
me.
I know. That's why I said it. So for you.
Oh, okay.
I was making it for you.
Yeah. Good on cheesy potatoes. Right, yeah. Like any Midwestern, like casserole recipe.
And mac and cheese sometimes.
yeah. Forgot cornflakes existed. Yeah, they're one of those things where, like, I would eat them over Chex. I would eat them over regular Cheerios. Actually, I probably would.
I would eat them over
Because I can throw fruit in them, but as themselves, all of these cereals taste like pretty much the exact same to me. They like barely taste like anything. So bland they had to come up with recipes to use with it. Right. Like I love putting like fresh berries into cornflakes. But that's like the only time I'll eat
When
them.
do you eat berries?
That's what I mean. It's
Yeah.
like it's that's the only when do I have cornflakes in the house? So
Right.
there's a correlation.
You'll only eat berries if we have cornflakes.
Yeah, I'll only have cornflakes if we have berries. I used to have the blurb on the side of the cornflakes box memorized. I might still, to be honest. That is actually one of the most impressive things I've ever heard. Grew up on cornflakes, and they will forever be my number one because of it. See, I grew up on cornflakes, and that's why they're so low on this list. Cornflakes seem like you could dip them in glue and use them for paper mache. They do not seem edible. All right. We have Trix. Trix are one of those cereals that, like, I feel was created to just trick kids
Oh, they changed
into
it,
thinking
too.
that they were gonna. Yeah, and they changed it. I just bought some of these the other day. I bought these, and they're now like the round balls instead of like the fruit flavor or the fruit shapes.
They have been for like 15 years.
Like, yeah, which is like I only bought them for the Pokemon cards in them, and then I ate them, but like not the Pokemon cards, but I ate the cereal. But I feel like it was a cereal created just to like trick children because they're oh, look at these fun fruit shapes, look at all the fun colors, and then you like eat some of them, and they just all taste the fucking same. They just taste like a generic berry citrus blend. They're just not that good. They're just kind of shit.
Yeah, they suck now. The original ones
so-
are so good.
They just and the whole thing is like once you throw them in milk, it like they just taste like a blob of like weirdness. So yeah, but they were so good. Yeah, so that's the thing is like back in the day, like in the 90s, like I remember eating Trix like at school breakfast or something, and they weren't that bad, but I wouldn't like pick to eat Trix most of the time. I'd probably eat them over honeycomb though. I'd probably eat them over honeycomb. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah. Brian, I have a feeling you would have starved with the Lost Boys and Hook. What do you mean? I have a great imagination. I would have thrown so much food at Peter Pan when he came back. Yeah, I would have been Rufio.
You would have.
I actually was Rufio for Halloween one year.
You are just as aggressive as Rufio.
But that's the whole thing is Trix fucking, like, it should taste better. It's so bright colored and all, like, it's like, oh, it's got all these fruit flavors. And then, like, it just tastes like nothing. Well, I mean, it tastes like just straight up sugar. But these taste like straight up sugar, but like in a good way. Trix cereal bars are good. You know what? I will give you that. Any of the, like, ones that they make into the, like, marshmallow bars, but we're not talking about that. We're talking them as, like, an isolated, like, cereal. Big Stinky's here, by
He's
the way.
being so cute.
But as those, like, treat bars or cereal bars that they make now, pretty much every cereal is elevated by those. You know?
I forgot about Trix yogurt. It was so good.
Trix yogurt. Okay. Trix yogurt, though. Yeah, that was like a lunchtime. Like, if you had a Trix yogurt, like, kids were like, whoa!
You were the cool
Like,
kid,
if you had one of those. Yeah. I remember I ate one of those at, like, camp. I, like,
they were so good.
I, like, traded, like, a bag of fruit snacks for, like, a Trix yogurt at camp one time when I was a kid. And the yogurt was, like, actually fire. That was good. The Cinnamon Toast cereal bar, soft one, no milk, it's so good. Yeah, right. Yeah, so, like, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal bars that are, like, made with, like, the marshmallow or whatever, they have, like, frosting or whatever. I don't even know what's in them. It's just, like, fucking sugar that binds together cereal.
And it's supposed to look like
they're
milk.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so good. Yeah. I don't like cocoa or Fruit Pebbles because they get soggy so quick. Well, that's why they're like B tier. Like, if they didn't get soggy, they'd be so good, but they do get soggy. Like, if you eat them just straight up without any milk, they're very tasty. Fruit Loops will be at the very top, right, Brian? You got to read the title of the stream. That's a good one to pick next, though. Fruit Loops, a classic. Another fruity flavored cereal, right? One that kids can enjoy so much. I will say I like Fruit Loops more than I like Trix. I think Fruit Loops has a better. You don't think so? I don't like either of them that much. But I get a craving for Fruit Loops way more than I get a craving for Trix. Trix, I don't know what it is about Trix, but I just don't.
You just
I don't like them. They just they lose flavor like immediately
Well, they
when milk
aren't
hits
good
them.
anymore.
So here's the thing. Here's how I feel about Fruit Loops. Where Trix, you put them in milk and they taste worse than they would dry. Fruit Loops don't taste that good dry, but then in milk, I feel like they taste better. Like, I almost refuse to eat Fruit Loops without milk. And that is something that I very rarely do because, like, I like to eat dry cereal for, like, a bedtime snack. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I
agree with you on that.
I think that Fruit Loops... I'd probably eat Fruit Loops over Count Chocula. But not before Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios is, like, consistent. You know exactly what you're going to get every time you go in. Fruit Loops is, like, I have to really be in the mood for. I'm going to put them up there. I'm going to put them at C plus range here. That's how we're going to do it. I get the Avobath bath bomb because it smells like Fruit Loops. You want to bathe in Fruit Loops? See? Some of you didn't read the title of the stream. Jenna says I'm correct, and I trust my mod team. So I feel pretty good about that one. I feel pretty good about that. We're literally lost 4 viewers because of that. Chronic, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We malding yet? Some people are literally crying into their flavorless cereal during the stream.
Into the Fruit Loops, yeah.
Okay. Next one. Cocoa Krispies. I was going to actually do this one because we were doing, like, Cocoa Pebbles. Cocoa Krispies is another one where, like, it's like regular Rice Krispies where it immediately gets soggy, but you at least have, like, a slight benefit of your milk getting chocolatey when you eat them. But they fucking, like, immediately lose their flavor as a cereal. Like, the cereal part themselves, like, is not that great. You know, like, unless, like, as soon as they touch milk, the cereal part becomes useless. It's just a vehicle to turn your milk into chocolate milk. Cocoa Krispies themselves, like, immediately just become an empty husk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they would be god tier if they didn't get soggy. Right. So I'm going to put, like, here's the thing. I would rather eat Cocoa Krispies over Trix and Honeycomb because I will eat these dry sometimes, but they're still not, like, the best cereal to eat dry because they're just these tiny little shits, you know? Like, they're, like, not my favorite. I like munching on them dry, though. Yeah, like, so, yeah, exactly, Jenna. But they're, like, never my first pick, right? I put these at, like, a solid C-ish. Like, they're passable. They're not my favorite. We need a stream where Brian actually eats these cereals and re-ranks them.
By the little cereal boxes?
Maybe.
To rank them?
I don't know what mauled means. It means mad and bald. Some of you are getting so angry you're balding in chat right now. Kix.
Ooh.
All right, Kix
Ooh.
does not fall into the same conventions, in my opinion, as other only slightly sweetened cereals. Like, Kix is way fucking better than any of these. Kix is way better than Honey Nut Cheerios. Kix is, like, just, like, it's weird, right? Because Kix is, like, a cereal that just tastes like corn, like sweetened corn cereal. It's just a basic sweetened corn cereal.
Kid tested, mother approved.
Yeah, kid tested, mother approved. I grew up with this stuff, and this was, like, out of any of these, like, flavorless ones in D tier, this was my favorite one by, like, a long shot. That said, Kix is another cereal that, like, isn't the best in the world.
No, it's great.
Morgan loves it.
I
Morgan
love
would put
it.
this at S tier,
No,
probably.
I put it in A.
Morgan would put it in an A.
That's my opinion.
Me, I'm going to give this a solid, like, B. Like, B minus-ish. Like, I like it a lot. I like it a lot more than any of these cereals down here in C or D. But when it comes to, like, Cocoa Pebbles having, like, a little bit more flavor, I'm going to go with that. But it's not a bad rating. B's not a bad rating.
No,
I
it's not.
like Kix.
I like berry kicks better.
That's the
though.
thing.
Then they're not on here. The berry
The
kicks?
berry kick? Yeah, okay.
they're better.
Berry kicks are like... Berry kicks would, like, probably be, like, up next to apple cinnamon Cheerios for me.
I love them. I
I
don't
like
know
it.
why. I always have loved them.
Yep.
Always loved kicks.
Lucky Charms. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Here we go. Let's piss off a lot of people here. Lucky Charms. Let's be honest here, chat. Don't let your pride get in the way. Lucky Charms, if it was not for the marshmallows in Lucky Charms, this shit would not be good. It would just be a different shaped Cheerios.
Nah, dude.
It doesn't taste any different than Cheerios, except it has marshmallows in it.
That's because your palate is unrefined.
It does have marshmallows in it, yes. And as a result, Lucky Charms would probably, like, I'd probably put it here. I'm going to give it like a C. No? You like Lucky Charms
Yeah,
way
I
more.
know.
Morgan loves Lucky
I do.
Charms.
I would put them in S tier.
Yeah.
And then they have the new honey Lucky Charms. Those
Yeah.
are so good.
The Honey Lucky Charms, I would probably put into, like, B- territory.
They're really
Like, not even a joke. Because that honey that's on, like, the cardboard ass, like, regular pieces makes it so good. Like, the actual cereal is only enjoyable because of the anticipation that you're gonna get marshmallows. Yeah, honestly, when I was a kid, what I used to do is I would eat all the little cereal pieces first and save all the marshmallows to last. And then
Right,
just
everybody
eat
did that.
spoonfuls of marshmallows. Did everyone do that?
Yeah, I'm
'cause
like,
that-
I did that,
Oh,
and all my friends did
yeah.
that. So I'm saying, yeah.
I did the same thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yes. Good. You know what's up? There we go.
I figured that. Most
That's
people
the
did that,
way
yeah.
to do it. Because who wants to eat the, like... No one wants, like, their last bite of cereal to, like, suck. Right? It's like... You don't want to eat, like, the regular normie pieces.
With my color changing Lion King spoon.
Nice. See, that's ultimate 90s right
Yep.
there. All right. Corn Pops. Ooh, Corn Pops.
Oh.
Sugar Pops. Corn Pops. Literally styrofoam with, like, a fucking, like, inch thick of sugar
I
melted to the
hate
sides of
them.
them. They are, like, This is another cereal that gets like so gross
peanuts.
in milk. It gets like disgustingly like this shit. I think it has more flavor than honeycomb, but it's pretty much the same fucking cereal. The advertisement for Pops scared the shit out of me. Wait, which one? I don't know why I loved it as a kid. Yeah, that's the thing, right? So like I think I liked this more as a kid because it was just like eating straight up sugar. It's like my mom might as well have just like given me a sugar bowl and I would have gotten to take a couple spoonfuls. But like this shit, when I got older, it's styrofoam with like an inch of like caramelized sugar melted to each one. That's it. I would eat them over honeycomb, but that's it. Like I don't really find them that good. At least B tier.
Ew, D tier
Just go like lick a sugar bowl. Open one of those like packets of sugar at like a diner and like pour it on your tongue. You get the same experience without the styrofoam texture.
Without the packing peanut.
Yeah, without the packing peanut texture. It makes my teeth unhappy. The advertisements are the one with the giant pops with the upside down human teeth, mouth-slash teeth.
Oh, I think I remember that.
I think I remember those. I don't remember. Pops is better without milk. Yeah, exactly, Cindy May. That's the whole thing is like as soon as you add milk to these, you'd think like that shell of caramelized sugar would like prevent them from getting soggy, but they immediately turn it into like muck. Like they're like
a paste.
Yeah, like a paste.
It
yeah.
really is. It's like, you know how people
Oh my gosh.
fix their holes in their drywall with ramen? I feel like you could do that with corn pop, like Pops paste.
Yeah. Dry Pops are pretty good, but with milk they got gross fast. Yeah, exactly, Chronic. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I'm not a big fan of it. Again, C tier though just means like I will put up with it and I will eat it. D tier is I will actively like avoid it until I have to eat it, but then I like will eat it. Oh my god, why is my net doing this? Stop it. Bad net. B tier is like I will seek it out and eat it when I'm in the mood for it. A tier is like I am almost always in the mood for it, but if I see an S tier cereal, I will pick that ahead of it.
No A tiers yet.
No A tiers, yeah. I'm pretty choosy when it comes to that A tier.
You are.
You know? That said, here's a weird one. This is a curveball for chat. Chat's gonna be like, what the fuck, Brian? We just had all these talks about cereal consistency and milk, and cereal gets all like soggy, and like you get mad when the cereal gets soggy too quick. Frosted Flakes. Another one of those cereals that like pretty much within like 3 minutes of you putting milk on it, this shit is so goopy and weird. But if you eat this shit dry, which I prefer to do,
Me too.
they are the perfect size pieces for snacking. They are the perfect ratio of like corn chip to like sugar. They are so good. If you eat cornflake or Frosted Flakes dry, this shit fucking rocks.
Absolutely.
It doesn't rock as much as like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, in my opinion. But this is an A+ cereal to me. This is a classic that I will
It's a classic.
9 times out of 10 like just eat handfuls of dry out of the box.
Sometimes I just put
It is so good.
tiny
A+.
bit of milk over it.
Yeah,
like
just a small,
sprinkle of
like
milk.
not enough to cover all the cereal. You
Yeah.
put it so there's like a little bit that like makes the bottom like layer of the Frosted Flakes
So
like
they
a
don't
little
get
bit.
soggy, yeah.
Yeah, like milky. So then like you can like put a like pour it over like each piece as you eat it, and then you get a little bit of the milk with like every bite. That's when it's like the perfect balance.
Then they're great.
Yeah, then they're great. They're great. They're awesome. I love them. All right. Honey Smacks, which are wait, did they even make? They stopped making Golden Crisp
I thought
or
they
Honey
still
Smacks?
make
Which one of?
Golden Crisp. They don't make Honey Smacks.
They don't make Honey
anymore, I
Smacks
think.
anymore.
Maybe
Why is
they
this
dropped
on
it.
here? Isn't this
Hold
like a
on, let me Google
90s
it.
cereal?
I'm gonna Google it.
I don't even remember.
I don't even think I ever had it.
Taking a sip of milk per handful of Frosted Flakes. That's the fucking way to do it.
Did
Yeah,
they
that
bring
is
it back?
the way to do it.
Oh, you can buy it.
You sounded exactly like Tony the Tiger. Little do you know, I say I'm a professional voice actor. You have no idea who voices Tony the Tiger. It could be me,
Oh,
for all
they
you
had
know.
a 2018 recall. No, they still make these.
Oh, they still make Honey
Oh,
Smacks?
I hate these. I
Yeah.
remember these.
But they're the exact same as Golden Crisp.
No, they're not.
Aren't
Golden
they?
Crisp is the
Look up Golden Crisp, then.
The graham cracker one.
No, that's Golden Graham.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Thus Golden Graham. Yeah.
Right.
You got it.
I buy
Very similar names,
Listen,
though. The Honey Smacks and Golden Crisp were like the same cereal.
I only buy the knockoff brand, so why would I ever know?
That's true. Did they? I thought they stopped making one or the other. Golden Crisp.
They both.
Oh yeah, didn't they
They
like
still
rebrand
make
these to
it.
Honey Crisp or something?
No, they make both of them.
Oh, they make both of them. They stopped making one of them for a while.
Ooh.
Kyle.
Believe I cannot stay, but
Thank
I hope
you.
you all have a wonderful night.
Kyle, I appreciate that. 4 months. The resub and run, as I like to call it. Thank you very much.
Oh, remember?
We appreciate you. Thank you.
They brought Golden Crisp back and they changed the mascot.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh yeah, they changed the way the bear looked.
Yeah, but they still make it.
Did they still call it that? For a brief while, they called it like Honey Crisp. I'm pretty sure. They like changed the name
No,
or
it's
something
still
weird.
called Golden Crisp.
I don't like milk by itself, but very rarely I will crave the feeling when you drink milk after something really sweet. So I'll eat a sweet cereal dry and have a cup of milk to drink. Frosted Flakes is the perfect cereal to do this.
April.
That's the way to do it. Because it prevents sogginess and still gives you a good milk to cereal ratio. You get to like measure that out. It's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That is fantastic. All right. So we have Apple Jacks, Special K, Captain Crunch, Peanut Butter Captain Crunch, Honey Bunches of Oats.
With almonds. That's
With-
the almond ones.
With almonds? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think this just is Honey Bunches of Oats.
No,
in
the
general.
blue one is specifically
you know
almonds.
specifically
Listen, I
with
know my
almonds?
honey bunches.
Oh, you know,
It is
where's the
with
regular honey
almonds.
bunches
I don't know.
then?
But
That's
see
weird.
how it says almonds right
All
there?
We have Mini Wheats, Raisin Bran, Honey Smacks, Golden Crisp. These are identical cereals. They I don't know why they included both of these
Right,
and
they
then
shoulda had Golden
didn't have like
Grahams
Life
on there.
cereal or Golden Grams. Yeah, what the hell? Wasted opportunities, wasted slots. You know. We have Cocoa Puffs, Crunch Berries, and then Raisin Bran. Is this Raisin
Regular
Bran?
raisin bran, yeah.
So wait, what is this Raisin Bran then?
Are there
There's two different raisin
Bran?
brands here. This one is like the special one, I think. It's like double raisins or something.
Oh, it's double raisin.
Is this
yeah.
double raisins
I think.
raisin bran?
Let me
So if
look.
you like raisins more than you like the bran.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
Is this frosted mini? This is frosted mini wheats. This is frosted mini wheats. Frosted mini wheats. Let's do that one. This one's controversial because frosted mini wheats is one of those weird, like cereals where you add milk to this, and the milk makes it better at first, but then as they soak through with milk, they get like too
Oh, they're gross. Yeah.
gross and soggy. And the frosting melts off of them because of the milk, and then it's like you're just eating wet hay, basically. The frost slops off. Exactly. But dry, they're too dry. If you eat these dry, you're a maniac.
I like them dry.
Yeah, you gotta eat them quick. If you can eat them quick,
I like-
frosted mini wheats are awesome. Dry though,
I
you're
like
you're a
them.
maniac.
I know.
It's like because when you bite into them, they turn into like dust in your mouth, and
I
they like
love it.
it's like little like pieces of hay shoot everywhere
I love them
in your
dry.
mouth.
I'm a weirdo, I know.
Yeah,
I used to buy them just to eat them dry.
it's just I feel like they're like too rough on my mouth when I eat
love
them
them.
dry, and they like rip my inside of my mouth apart. It's like biting into barbed wire with frosting on it.
Shira, I'm sorry I betrayed you.
I was with you up until this point. So here's the thing. In a perfect ideal situation where you are eating these fast enough where they just got splashed with milk and they've soaked up like a tiny bit of the milk, they are an amazing cereal. But without that specific condition, I love it dry too. You're maniacs.
Everybody likes it dry. Not
You are
everybody,
insane
but a ton
people.
of people also like it dry too. Hell yeah, you're my people.
I would give this one though. I would give Frosted Mini Wheats at their best. I'd probably give this like a respectable like. I'd probably give this a respectable B-.
That's good. That's
a-
where
that's
I
a
would put
good
it,
one.
even eating
You
it
know?
dry.
even eating it dry.
Yeah.
I like it in the garbage. Lab, besides Creeper Crunch, what cereals do you like? And Frosted Flakes, I think, is the other one you said you like. Not below Kix? Yeah, but see, Kix, like...
I love Kix.
Kix, like, stays crunchy longer, I feel like.
They do.
She's obsessed with Fruity Pebbles. So Lab, you like a B+ on Fruity Pebbles is okay? Tastes gross. Fruity Pebbles, Captain Crunch, my homies.
Oh,
Oh,
is
boy.
double scoop.
Yeah, that's what I
Raisin
said.
Bran.
I thought there was like the double
They
serving
call
of
it
raisins.
double scoop.
So, like I said, if you like the raisin more than the bran,
Me.
which, like, a lot of people like that more. Lab uses a Fruity Pebbles perfume. I'm not kidding. Lab, I'm terrified of you these days. I haven't seen you in years, and I'm terrified of you. All right, wait. I feel like we have to do regular Raisin Bran
Right,
first to
yeah.
get my thoughts out about Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
Raisin Bran is like another cereal where if it sits too long in milk, like, so Raisin Bran, because it's a bran flake, not a corn flake or whatever, doesn't get soggy right away the same way like a corn flake does, I feel like. It's got like this weird like hard texture almost. So it doesn't get soggy quite as quick. So it's better than corn flakes. It's already better than corn flakes because it has like I personally, I know not everyone likes raisins, but I personally think raisins are right. But it's not like one of those things where like I love it. You know, like there's not like it gets very one note eating just bran flakes with raisin for a while. That said, I would much rather eat Raisin Bran than I would Corn Pops. Almost like any day out of the week. And I'd probably put it with Lucky Charms. Like I'd rather eat Lucky Charms. Well, no.
How dare you hurt Lucky Charms like this?
What, down in C tier?
Yeah.
I put it at a C tier. It's one that I'll eat. But I will eat any of these above it. Any of these. Lucky Charms, Cocoa Krispies, Count Chocula, any of these way before Raisin Bran. I love raisins, hate them in milk, it feels so wrong. Yeah, okay, so, right, that's the thing, right? Is Raisin Bran, like, if you eat the raisins in it quick enough, once you pour the milk on it, again, it's a quick thing. That perfect moment where, like, the milk hasn't, like, made the flake soggy. The raisins are okay, right? But, like, once they've been soaking in the milk for a while, it feels like it's gross, right? You're eating goobers at that point. You're eating raisin-flavored goobers at that point.
Very one note,
So,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and it gets very one note, because all you taste is raisin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it overpowers, like, anything
I taste
else.
the
in it.
bran.
I mean, you taste the bran, too.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
raisin and bran, which is all it is. So, if you get the double raisins...
I like the raisin part. Don't like the bran part as much.
Honestly, I feel like... So, I haven't had this since I was, like, probably 15.
Or the double.
Yeah, the double serving of raisins. And I actually don't like the additional raisins.
I do. But that's just me.
I would rather have more cereal with, like,
Oh,
a different
that's so
flavor.
Interesting.
Like, I would
'Cause
rather
I
have,
don't
like...
the cereal part.
See, if this one was the one with the almonds or the crunch, like, the like, oat crunchies in it...
Oh, I like
I
those,
would
yeah.
I would put it, like, up here, probably. I'd put it, like, above Honey Nut Cheerios. But it's... Because it's just extra raisins, it's just piling more of the same ingredient on. I don't know. It's just not... This is a better ratio, in my opinion. Hello, hope you're having a good night. Thane Lewis, I'm intentionally pissing off as much of Chet as I can. So, they can be the judge of that. But I'm having a great time. So I don't give a shit. I like the cereal, then the raisins. Yeah, so, like, again, like, it has to be that moment where, like, the crossover of raisin and bran flavors is, like, perfect. You know? Career-ending stream. No, I'm not... Listen, I got Mr. Beast here. He's literally on the... You guys, spread the word. Mr. Beast is on stream with me right now. My big break has come. I have a stock in Mr. Beast Burger via our Honey sponsorship. I used all of the Bitcoin that Honey the Dogecoin that Honey sent us to pay us for the sponsorship. Mr. Beast and I, this collab.
Sick
And
collab.
yeah, and so I've got it made. Mr. Beast and I are very Dogecoin rich. So it doesn't matter how many subs I lose this stream. I'm making it, you know? Chat makes Brian cry. Brian makes chat mauled. That's the trade-off. I warned you, chat. I said, do not fucking do what you do. Do not give me 1,000 million subs. Well, I didn't say that because I'm not allowed to say that. But I warned you, regardless, in some way, shape, or form. It happened. I'm literally losing viewers while this stream's going on, which is amazing. I knew that someone out there would be like, I'm sad
Why would
about
you
this.
sit right there? Look at
Losing so much hair right now.
Why is he sitting right there?
He's sitting in front of the fan. He's getting some good
He likes the fan, I guess.
good stuff, you know. Show sig, please. There's,
It'd
I mean,
be too hard to
yeah.
see over here.
We don't have the setup tonight to do it, unfortunately. I'm gonna take a minute from expressing my cereal opinions to say that Morgan's shirt is really pretty. Okay, now back to being angry about cereal ratings by Brian.
Thank you.
Morgan is actually
you.
wearing a dress.
Yeah,
It's
dress.
actually a full dress.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool. Just sig things, I know, right?
Always
Siggy boy.
just take things.
By the way, guys, if you want to express your anger via meme form, feel free to hit up the subreddit. I do have plans in like 15 minutes, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to check the subreddit after the stream, but I will try. Or if I do check it, it won't be until like later. And if you like the vibe of the stream, minus me not giving a shit about chat's opinion, feel free to hit up our Discord. Jenna already is reading my mind because I'm predictable. Knows exactly what I'm going to say. You know, bisexual culture is recognizing that you are both cuties tonight. Thank you, Levi's Insanity. That's nice of you. Do honey nut bunches, please, before you end. Okay, I'll do it right now. I will do honey bunches of oats right now.
With
almonds. With almonds. So, we were literally just saying this. If this was a Raisin Bran with almonds,
Now I'm doubting myself.
like I love the Raisin Bran with almonds. I think that one's really good. I also liked when they had one that was Raisin Bran where the Raisin Bran was covered in like the
Honey
raisins.
roasted?
What?
Oh, the Raisin Bran.
No,
Sorry.
we're talking about
I
Raisin
heard
Bran.
you, I
You're
heard
just
you.
like
I
that's
processed
not an option.
I processed that too late. I'm sorry. That is the one with almonds.
So they also had that Raisin Bran where there was like yogurt coating or something.
Oh,
or
yeah,
it
that
was some
was-
sort of weird like
Your
sweet
mom
coating
used to
on like
buy
the
that
raisins.
all the time.
That one was like all right. But we have honey nut bunches of oats. Honey bunches of oats.
With almonds.
With almonds. So it's got the little shreds of almond in there. It's got the clusters of like sweet oats, which is awesome. And then it's got the flakes and honey bunches of oats. Normally, like the flakes get a little bit of that, like the sweet oat cluster stuff on them. So like even the flakes are a little sweet, which I like. So there's like a lot of good texture in the cereal. This is another one that suffers from like prolonged exposure to milk, in my opinion. But I personally, I like the cereal. I actually enjoy the cereal quite a bit.
I love it.
I would probably put this at like a C plus ish to regular C, just regular C. This is probably where I'd put this guy.
B for me.
You'd be a B.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I would probably put this above. I'd probably put this at C plus. Yeah. I'd probably put this at a strong C plus, because I'd rather eat this than Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios again gets a little bit one note, but this has like different flavors and textures in it. So I'm gonna put
I
it
like
there.
the little crunchy bits.
I like that.
Those are my favorite.
I like that's
honey bunches
the honey
part.
bunches. Yeah.
Yes.
Of oats. They're of the oats. Okay. I'm gonna do Honey Smacks. This is another cereal that has that weird like corn pop like styrofoam texture. It's good, like flavor wise, compared to corn pops, but it's really not. I don't know. It's just extremely sweet styrofoam. They're not my favorite. They're not my least favorite. I'd probably eat them more than Trix, but less than Raisin Bran.
I don't like them at all.
Which I'm gonna put both of these here. because they're literally the same cereal. And if you argue that, then you're a crazy person.
They're different.
They're different because they're mascot. One's a frog and one's a bear. I'd put them in B tier, but okay. I mean, you can go to tiermaker.com and live out your own dreams if you would like to. All right, Special K. Special K suffers from literally everything cornflakes suffers from.
Yeah, I hate Special K.
It's literally the same cereal. I would maybe... Yeah, I'd just put them together. They're the exact same cereal. I can do that, but I won't. That's fine. The world is your oyster. We don't have a lot of American cereal brands in Switzerland. Well, then you probably have no horse in this race. You're probably not upset at all by this stream. Gonna go sleep now. Ruby, get some good rest. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you hanging out.
Good night.
Get some good rest. All right, we are down to the final 5, everyone. Apple Jacks. Now, Apple Jacks, this is going to be very controversial.
Is that the cinnamon one?
And it just says regular Apple Jacks.
It's got the cinnamon guy in the corner.
Yeah, but they always have the cinnamon guy.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I'm
The
dumb,
little
I guess.
clusters in the middle, or like on them, the little dots are the cinnamon flavor crystals.
Is that
So,
true?
yeah.
I've been lied to my whole
Yeah.
life. Am I
They're like,
by
or
my own
maybe
brain?
they're the apple ones. Regardless,
By
they're
my
the little
own
dots.
brain.
They're like cinnamon apple things. I probably wouldn't choose these over like any SA or like high B tier ones, but I like Apple Jacks to a degree. They're definitely a cereal that like the longer they sit in milk, like the worse they taste. But I would probably they're like a way too sweet version of apple cinnamon Cheerios in my opinion.
Apple Jacks caramel.
I
Ugh.
would probably eat these over mini wheats. I'd put these at like a B minus. I'd eat these over mini wheats, but I would
agree
probably...
with that.
You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I would eat these way more than
Right,
Apple
that's
Jacks.
why I was like, why are you putting that
I'd
in
probably
C?
eat these more than Kix, too.
They're B. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'd put these in a B. Solid B. Honey Bunches of Oats is promoted to solid B. Apple Jacks, B minus. I don't seek Apple Jacks out when I see them at the store, but I would eat them over literally any of these other ones beneath it. Shit slaps when it's dry. Yeah, Apple Jacks dry is way better than Apple Jacks with milk. Absolutely once. I agree with you.
They're okay.
My heart is no longer broken. For which one? Honey Bunches of Oats? Was that the horse in this race that you had? Putting a fat $500 on Honey Bunches of Oats. Yeah, I mean it's a good cereal. It's a quality cereal. It's consistent. You know. I think we can all come to the conclusion that mills ruin most cereals. Don't have the cereal, hate the milk. Oh, milk ruins most. Okay, that's what you meant to write. Yeah, I mean, not most. Like I said, some of these cereals up here are elevated by the milk.
Right.
But then sometimes, like with Frosted Flakes, it's a weird exception. No milk on Frosted Flakes is like God tier. This is the malding threat, yes. What's up, Brookie? It's so nice to see you here. All right, we have Cocoa Puffs. Another cocoa-y cereal. Now, Cocoa Puffs doesn't get as gross as Cocoa Krispies in milk. Cocoa Krispies immediately turn into like a flavorless sarcophagus of what they once were. That's not the right word, but shell of what they once were.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's like for dead bodies. You can put them in each individual Cocoa Krispie after they've been sucked of their chocolatiness. I like these more than Count Chocula. That's sad. I do not like them more than Honey Nut Cheerios. I do like them more than Fruit Loops, though. And I do not like them as much as... You know what? Mini Wheats, I think, needs to go, like, here.
Yeah, I was confused.
Mini Wheats should go C. Mini Wheats, like... with a slight bit of milk, like the perfect milk zone on a mini wheat is like a C+ moment, but then every other moment with a mini wheat is not good. My boys at the bottom, I'm scared. I'm literally saving these because of you, Lev. I like Cocoa Puffs more than mini wheats, and then any of these other ones here. But I like Cocoa Pebbles more than Cocoa Puffs because Cocoa Pebbles are more fun to eat. I'm uncomfortable with how he left the captain for last. If you don't feel the title yet, now you do. Why not? Thank you for the gifted sub to Brookie, by the way. That is really nice of you. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you. So cool of you. Thank you very, very much for that gifted sub. Actually, guys, we had a decent amount of subs tonight. Can we get some pride spam in the chat?
Yay.
A nice number of subs. Thank you so much to everyone who gifted subs and resubbed. A lot of resubs tonight. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for that. Le Captain. You don't like Captain Crunch at all? Why are you writing no? Like, I mean, I haven't even given you my thoughts on it yet. We got regular Captain Crunch, Peanut Butter Crunch, and then Captain Crunch Crunch Berries. I feel a little bit robbed that they didn't have, like, Oops All Berries here. Or, like, any of the, like, insane ones. You know, like, that one's, like, insane.
Strawberry is a classic.
Monka W. Is the captain getting demoted by Brian? Okay, well, let's start with the classic, right? Captain Crunch. Just regular little jagged Lego pieces that when you eat them, they rip open your mouth. Absolutely destroy the roof of your mouth. If you have not had your mouth destroyed by Captain Crunch, that sounds really wrong out of context. But then you've never eaten it then. Captain Crunch is intense. It is not a cereal for the weak. Captain Crunch also doesn't really get soggy in milk very quickly. It maintains a good, healthy crunch, like its name implies.
I like the amount of soggy it gets.
And yeah, and then when it gets soggy, it's still pretty edible. It's still pretty decent. If you eat a whole box, it makes your poop blue. True story. Yeah, maybe the Crunch Berries one, but we're talking about regular, good old Cap'n, little corn pieces. It's like a pocket of nice. I like the way that you said that, because here's the thing. It's got this perfect amount of sweetness on it. It doesn't get super soggy right away. It's like thick enough to not get super soggy right away.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
like
good
the
cereal.
amount of soggy it gets.
Yeah, it's a really good cereal. I would put classic Cap'n Crunch. I'd put that up there with Frosted Flakes. 100%. That is a cereal I am very rarely disappointed by. I like the flavor it has. It's not quite S tier because it's just one note, but it's a classic. You add milk to it, it's elevated. It stays crunchy enough because it's a captain of the 7 C's, the high C's. You put a little bit of milk on him, he's used to some water and wetness, you know? Oops, all spider eggs. God.
No.
Dentists love the cereal because it directly contributes to their income. We are in the pocket of big dentistry this stream. Why every stream do I like refer to another like big government conspiracy like Monopoly?
I don't know.
last night I was like, what was it like big? What reference did I make? I don't even remember. Something stupid.
Something in my arm, sorry.
Bro, you bite into that and the spiders just explode everywhere. God, I hate the idea
Please
of that.
don't.
Sponsored by Colgate. That would be an amazing... Actually, that would actually be an incredible stream. Would be if I got like a toothpaste sponsored deal and then I promoted it by being like, here's all the foods we eat that I love that require me to go to the dentist often and why you should use Colgate. Fresh
great,
mint
yeah.
toothpaste to protect your teeth. I'd fucking sell out in a second. That would be so easy to sell out over. That'd be so funny. It was big oxygen yesterday. Oh, got it. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
So guys, oxygen's a myth created by the government.
we have peanut butter crunch in our pantry right now.
Peanut butter crunch.
Because of me.
Because of you. And here's the thing. Do I like peanut butter crunch? Yeah. Do I love it? No. Not nearly as much as the original.
Listen, we got into a fight about this at the store.
Yeah. We did. It wasn't a fight. It was a debate.
Siggy is here to add
To me. peanut butter crunch is not elevated by the peanut butter flavor. Morgan thinks otherwise. Morgan loves peanut butter crunch. Morgan would probably have this as
me in the
A
boob.
plus or S
Oh my.
tier.
4 months already? I am so glad to be part of this community.
Sponsored
all
by
wonderful
Mr.
and
Beast and
beautiful
Colgate.
human
You are
beings.
thriving.
You make me smile whenever I can watch a stream, and
Aw.
I am looking forward to many months to follow.
Yo, Black
Smiling
Rose, that's
face
such a nice
hearts.
message. Thank you for the 4-month resub. Thank you for being here. We
That's so
really appreciate
nice.
having you around. You are incredible, and it's great having you here. Thank you for supporting the stream. Hi, Sig the Cat. He's under me. To me, the peanut butter takes away from like the classic Captain Crunch flavor. And it almost tastes like a little stale and weird sometimes to me. I don't know why. It's not like peanut buttery enough to me.
Your taste buds are messed up.
I guess. I don't know. But for me personally, I like peanut butter crunch, but it's not as good as regular Captain Crunch to me.
How dare you?
I'd put it at B+.
How dare you?
I'd put it at B+. It's a good cereal, but there's just something about it that just, it's not as peanut buttery as I want it to be. I want it to be more peanut buttery. Like, I want them to pump more peanut butter into it.
He's biting your Pokemon boxes.
Please don't bite my Pokemon boxes. I mean, I'm going to open them, so if he starts opening them early, that's...
He's like, you made me wait.
He's like, I want you to open battle styles. I tried the Pokemon Berry cereal recently. There's just too much going on for me personally. Yeah, there's like... Because that's like a cereal that's like fruit flavored, and then they have marshmallows in it. The Berry Bolt Pikachu cereal. Like, I want to try it at some point, but... No. Have you considered peanut butter powder? But wait! We talked, you can't add stuff to these cereals. That's the whole point. You cannot add any additional ingredients or flavors to these. We're rating them as cereals directly. You know. The big one. The one you've been waiting for. Captain Crunch Crunch Berries. The classic cereal, the Crunchies. So you can't add, no, you can't, that's the only thing you can add is milk. Or you can eat it dry.
Or your milk
That's what we talk about.
alternative.
But they went ahead, they went, let's be a little bit wacky and kooky here. Let's add some like little berry flavored bits of sugar in here. These balls of sugar. Let's do that. F tier. F tier for, no. They took something that was great and they somehow took it and they made it like even better. Like they made these awesome. This is A+.
A+.
This is A. Crunch, Captain Crunch berries are so good. They take higher. No. It does not dethrone the Three Kings up here. I'm sorry. It does not dethrone the Three Kings. I saw red. Did you actually think I was going to put it D? I was like, you know what? They took the classic Captain Crunch and they added more to it that's even more flavorful. They ruined it. D-. Is that what you really thought I was going to do with it? It's not S tier. It's so good, though. Why not 4 Kings? Because that just doesn't sound as cool. These are the 3 Kings for me. We got Rice Krispie Treat cereal, Reese's Puffs, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. These things these are my favorite. These are my favorites right here. But this is a big A+. This is like a 99.5 on like a test out of 100.
Yeah, I agree with that.
These are all 100s though. That's the way that it works. I wish I could eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I hope you get some soon then, because they're amazing. Pops and C tier? Oh, Sky. You're going to get bullied again by chat.
you're like the only one
Sky,
who likes Pops.
you're wandering in here and you immediately have like one of the Lucky Charms too. Listen, I brought up, I thought I was like saying something crazy when I was mentioning Lucky Charms. And immediately everyone agreed with me. I was like, Lucky Charms without the marshmallows would be the most dog shit cereal.
No, you're all wrong.
Like, Scott, you're going to get bullied by the other mods again. You walked in and you opened yourself to bullying. That's all I got to say. Sky, welcome to the end of the stream, by the way.
Sky!
Lucky Charms and Pops are the best cereal. Y'all are crazy. You would put Lucky Charms and Corn Pops above Captain Crunch Crunch Berries. I'm gonna leverage chat for this one. Okay, so guys, just to be fair, Sky thinks that Lucky Charms and Corn Pops are above Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. Corn Pops are one scary two. I do love that, like, your fear of Corn Pops comes from a commercial. That's not what I said. This is the internet. I can manipulate this conversation however I want. Do you see how many followers I can manipulate this, and my minions will follow me to the ends of the earth? I don't like how Mr. Beast is staring. Listen, Mr. Beast, again, thank you so much for coming on, Mr. Beast. Collaborating, sponsored stream because of Honey, who paid us contractually with Dogecoin. We each got about 3 Dogecoin, which I think is like 30 cents right now. And Mr. Beast here, it came on to lend his expertise about brands and corporate greed, branding, expanding franchises. He just wanted to come on and represent that and talk about it. And I appreciate him for that. Thank you so much. Jimmy, was that? Well, wait, what was his name again? Jimmy Donaldson. Jimmy, Mr. Beast Donaldson. Thank you so much for collaborating with me for the Honey-sponsored Dogecoin stream. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that a lot. I think what we can really take away from the split also is most is in C tier, which just shows that, like, I don't even like cereal that much for the most. Like, it's passable. Like, C is passable low. Like, I will eat it sometimes, but, like, I don't eat cereal that often. But if these things are in our house, if Rice Krispie Treat cereal, Reese's Puffs, or Cinnamon Toast Crunch are in our house, they're gone within a day.
Yeah, we both eat them.
No. It's Mr. Buffett. Yeah, Mr. Buffett. Thank you so much, Mr. Jimmy Buffett, for being here today.
They're blessing us with your hamburger.
Mr. Jimmy, Mr. Beast Buffett. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you a lot. Chat, I gotta end here early because I have a pre-existing obligation, but I do appreciate everyone malding in chat, proving me.
Mald with us.
Listen, I have powers beyond your wildest dreams. I predicted the malding that was going to happen tonight. The malding happened. I was right. I was correct in my prediction about malding. I've malded beyond my years. Then mission accomplished me. I've been here for 10 minutes and I'm filled with Sky, you've been here for like 5. You literally got here like 5 minutes ago. Time's moving so fast when you're angry. Sky, it would be easier if you weren't wrong. Wow. All right. Chat, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you so much to everyone who showed up and hung out. I do appreciate everyone who dropped by. Thank you to Mars and Emma showing up. My timing is so bad, Sag. It happens. It's okay. I appreciate you dropping by. Regardless, we will. To be fair, this is a stream that I'm ending a lot earlier than I normally do, and that it's going a lot shorter than I normally have it going. And so I'll probably have to go reset my router because it looks like it's hiccuping quite a bit. Just got the notification. I'm sorry that happened. I'm beefing with Brian, but Morgan, you are wonderful. What is different than normal then, Sky? You're saying this like this is a development in the relationship.
Sky, you're wonderful.
I must say that I'm definitely not mauled. You're literally Switzerland in this. You don't have an opinion or a strong feeling about anything here, Az. This is very fitting. I'm going to commit murder. Well, I wouldn't say that because it's Twitch TOS that you can't. Don't do it on Twitch. Don't commit the murder on Twitch, I mean. I feel like that would be a surefire way to violate TOS. That said, chat. We're going to go ahead. We're going to end here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Indeed, I'm neutral. Exactly, yes. I'm not going to commit murder. Smile. There we go. That's exactly what a good murderer would say.
Aw, y'all are so sweet. I love you all.
Morgan is amazing. Morgan is amazing. Please check out her stream tomorrow. She'll be streaming. Wednesday's my day off. So definitely hang out. Check out her stream. As is Brian Girbeagly. Thank you. I love it. I put up that picture on Twitter today that was like a extreme close-up of my face. And I put a different one that's like slightly different up on Instagram. And like people immediately wrote like hello, Bryab. Like they like like spelled my name like brain, spelled my name Bryab. It was fantastic. It was amazing. I loved it. So, yeah. Morgan, your TikToks are amazing. You are so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Morgan is just talented across the board. So, definitely check out what she's doing on Twitch tomorrow.
Oh,
Banyan. Yeah, Banyan.
You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, Emma, that's so nice of you.
That's so nice.
Thank you. Anyway, chat. We're going to go ahead. We're going to... Barnyard. Yeah, that's...
Barnyard, that's a great
I like
name.
Bryab the most because I think it was like a sincere typo because the N and the B keys are next to each other. So someone writing Bryab, like I'm just writing hi Bryab, like immediately was so funny to me because they did it like within like 5 minutes of like the photo going up. It was really
That's
funny.
Cute. That's
Really cute.
says goodbye too.
Yeah.
Can you hear him?
Siggy's saying goodbye. He's mooing. Hi, Brian. Brian, is the bran and raisin bran?
Raisin Brian.
I mean, that's the part that doesn't get soggy. I mean, I guess the raisins don't either. You know, but they get kind of like weird. We had this talk already, chat. We don't have to go over why I'm right and everyone else is wrong. But anyway, chat, thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you for the bits, the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs.
Sig is literally climbing.
Hi, Sig. Why are you
He
climbing?
never does that.
Hello.
Hi.
Normally he climbs me. Hi, big bud.
Hey, what's up?
What are you up to, buddy?
Love you.
Big Stinky. Hi.
So much.
Mr. Guy.
Ow.
Oh, be careful.
He didn't mean to do that. It's okay.
Goodbye.
He wanted to say goodbye to everybody.
Did Brian imply that he doesn't get soggy? I mean, sure. Whatever. Sure. I'm just going to say, yeah. Now you ponder that the rest of your days. Chat. Thank you so much for chilling. Appreciate it. Those of you who lurked, thank you for lurking, hanging out. We appreciate you. Those who stuck around. We lost like 20 viewers over the course of this stream, which is amazing.
That's so
So
funny.
anyone who takes cereal this seriously, I'm so sorry you don't have anything better going on in your life. Pants soggy from pooping his pants all day. Got him. Okay, that's a better got him. I like that. I like that. Got him is like the go-to like just exclamation point now for Lav.
He went like this.
He's like, "Hey, hi, I'm here."
He never does
All right,
that.
dude, you're gonna knock over the table. Stop it.
Weird.
All right. Brian's pants soggy. All right. Oh, he's being cute though. I can't. It's
so
like,
cute. I wish everybody could see it.
why are you being a cute boy? All right. Chat. Again, thank you so much for chilling. Hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. You guys are the best in the world. Love every single one of you so very much. I really, really do. Finger hearts as usual. We're going to go ahead. We're going to end the stream here. Hopefully see you all on the next one. But yes, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Thank you for having me.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
What goes around comes around.